Alright guys, I think I speak for most people when I say that I love Markiplier. I've been watching his content for years and he's always made me laugh, but Mark recently made a video that I disagree with pretty much 100%. A lot of my points in this video are going to be taken from quite a few sources, so keep that in mind. If I remember, I will put them in the description. So, in his video, Mark states that we need to ban assault rifles.
I'm 100% in the field that we need to ban assault rifles.
Now, most of you would think that this, the AR-15, is an assault rifle. You are wrong. The AR-15, the AR in AR-15 does not stand for assault rifle. It stands for Armalite, which is the company that makes the AR-15. But Mark said that he grew up with experience with guns, so I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that he understands that.
I have an extensive background and experience with guns. And first and foremost, I want to say that I don't think people should be able to access assault rifles.
Now you can be fully right to think that, but that doesn't mean that a ban is going to fix anything, and I will tell you why. There are over 300 million firearms in the United States, close to one firearm for every man, woman, and child. By banning assault rifles, you have done little to nothing. People may not be able to buy them anymore, but there are still millions upon millions of AR-15s that would be in households.
There's no beating around the bush. There's no kidding about it. There's no exaggerations. Assault rifles exist solely to kill people.
Iraq?
Wrong. And you could say the same thing about all guns, but assault rifles especially, they don't have any purpose in hunting.
Mark, I hate to say it, but you are very wrong at this part about assault rifles not having value in hunting, because they actually do. Specifically, people use AR-15s for hunting wild hogs. Now that's not to say you can't use anything else, but the AR is used in hog hunting because of how accurate it is. The 223 is an extremely precise round, and the AR-15 is an extremely accurate rifle. You could argue that you could use a pistol, but distance is best in hog hunting because hogs can smell you from a ways away in the wind. Hunting rifles are also an option, but being able to get multiple shots off on a windy day really helps to take out multiple hogs.
And I know that people will say that gun control laws are not the thing that can change this, or at least they'll say that it's not the only thing that can change this. Correct! But in my mind, why not do everything in our power to try to protect our kids?
Well, Mark, we can protect our kids, but keeping our schools unprotected isn't the answer, which you would think would be obvious. Criminals don't follow laws, and assault rifles would be bought off of the black market. If gun laws would stop people from buying them, then drug laws would stop people from getting drugs. Oh, wait a minute! So then you might be asking yourself, well, what do we do about our schools without gun laws? Well, we have a couple options. I like one better than the other. Firstly, we can offer our teachers extensive training on gun safety and have them all carry small handguns, such as the Beretta Pico or Remington 380. Now, the other option is the one that I think can kill two birds with one stone. There are 194,000 plus veterans that are 25 years of age or older that are homeless. Now, why wouldn't we give our veterans the chance to protect our kids? And don't be one of those ass bags that says they're all unstable due to PTSD. But hey, that's none of my business.
And also, why do we require more licensing and registration for cars than we do for guns?
This is a point that he brings up that doesn't make much sense to me considering what is being compared. You have a gun versus a whole vehicle. And to answer your question, you need a ton of more information to get a car for good reasons. To obtain a car, you need proof of income, proof of insurance, proof of identity, proof of residence. Now why in the actual would you need most of those for a gun? We're talking about a $1,200 rifle, which is paid in full, versus a machine that you get a loan on that costs about $30,000 or more. That is why we need more information for cars, Mark. And just to mention, there were about 11,000 gun-related deaths in 2016 and over 40,000 car-related deaths, just to put a cherry on top of this clusterfuck. I would give data from 2017, but I can't seem to find it, so we'll use the next best thing. Mark then says that now is the time for action and not talk, which seems pretty contradictory considering that instead of arming our schools and making them less of an easy target, he talks about banning assault rifles. So in conclusion, Mark, just leave politics out of your YouTube videos. Any other social media is whatever, but there are hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of little kids looking up to you on YouTube, and they will end up forming their opinions off of yours. Peace out,